Alright, we're back. Screaming Demons RC, SDRC in the shop tonight. I've finished up the Arrma Typhon build. I didn't actually have time to video all the work I was doing on it, but I'm going to give you guys a breakdown of all the parts I've got into it and what I've done to it so far. So, 1 second here and I'll pop the body off. Okay, for display purposes only, I've got this new body. It's actually not a Arrma body at all. It's a Team Associated RC8 body off electric RC8 buggy, obviously, and I got it from Gord Dozer, and I had to do a bit of work to make it fit on this. Not too much. I don't mind fabricating and making stuff a little bit more custom, and it works. I like it. Turned out nice. Here's obviously the stock body here, which fits good on there. So these tires that I'm running, these are tires I've actually made myself out of old buggy wheels that were worn out. Tires were pretty bald, so I basically just well, there's a video on the channel if you want to go back and see how I did it. Look back through the channel and check it out. Okay, we'll get into what I actually did here for this part of the build. I added a couple more GKA parts right here, the aluminum braces. I already had the servo mount, and I already had the Arrma arm right there. A beautiful piece there, super nice billet. Definitely recommend that piece. A lot stronger than the stock Arrma parts. And same with the servo mount, a much better piece than the stock Arrma piece. I mean, the Arrma one works good. Well, sorry, works. It's too much flex, and you get your servos moving all around, and you're losing a lot of your power into the flex of the plastic mount. So that's definitely a good piece to look into if you're you own any of the Arrma 6S vehicles. They make two different versions, GKA. There's a tall one and a short one. This is the short version of the mount for the Typhon, and I believe maybe the Senton takes the short version also. What else here? We got the new Castle 2200 kV Castle motor in there, and I've also got the Sidewinder 8 ESC. It's a 90 amp ESC, and it had a 150 amp ESC in there, which was the BXL. I took that out and put this system in because there's more tuning options with the Castle system, more RPMs with this motor. I'll get more runtime. A friend of mine, Mike Funk, was telling me I should get more runtime because it's only a 90 amp instead of a 150 amp, so that'll be nice for the runtime. Other than that, let's see, what else did we do to this thing? We put a brand new chassis in it. So here, just a sec. Alright, there we go. I flipped her up. There's the brand new chassis I've just put on. It's really nice to have a nice new chassis in there. The old one was all scratched and dented and beat up pretty bad. The next thing I got to do is put on the Screaming Demons graphics chassis guard decal here we got with a bunch of our sponsors, not all of them, but a bunch of them. And we got these printed up by M&B Signs and Designs. Thanks a lot, Mark. Do excellent work. Check him out. There's his number. There he is. Anyway, I'm going to get that slapped on. Probably not tonight. It's already getting late here in the shop. I just wanted to give you guys a breakdown of what I got done on this so far. I know there's a couple more things I did in here. What else was there? Some new parts here. It's kind of dark here in the shop. Let me turn on a light. Some new parts here. I put a new brace in here. This one was broken. The shock tower was bent, so I straightened it all out. I buffed off all the black anodizing and just buffed it up quickly with the air buffer. And just stamped in the SDRC with our stamps. I always like to do. I also stamped in SDRC right over there. You can see it on the chassis. And up on the front here, right there in the front shock tower, it's already done. I did that last time when this one was bent and I had to straighten it. Took it off. What else? I just ordered from one of the places online there. I ordered this new bulkhead and a new diff because this one is, you can see the repair there with some epoxy. I didn't have the part before, but it's coming on the way, so hopefully in about a week and a half, hopefully it'll be here, something like that. Anyway, what else did I do? Oh, I put a new drive cup right there. That's a brand new drive cup. It was looking pretty worn. I'm also going to get some drive shafts for this car because they're starting to look pretty worn, so I'm going to replace those soon, and then I'll have a complete spare set. Worn, but spares. I also added new mud guards. These are homemade mud guards. The material is actually, I found it in the bottom of a duffel bag. There's a hard plastic material that keeps the duffel bag, you know, kind of solid in the bottom. It gives you a flat base. That's this material right here. And it's really good, works great. You basically just make yourself a little template out of cardboard and then cut them out. I already have the template, so I had these traced out. I just cut them out. They were already pre-drilled. So I just cut them out where I had marked the lines, and they're on there. So a nice new set for the season. What else did I do? I kept these. These are actually a Red Cat Racing, I believe they're a steering link. I cut them down, and they're adjustable. And I made them as a top, well, kind of a, not a tower to tower, but, you know, a front top plate to the center diff, to the rear chassis brace. This is all, I mean, this is all nice and sturdy and tight. And you can see there's another one I stamped in SDRC. I don't know if I can pick that up. Maybe we can pick it up. Anyway, it's right there. Yeah, there we go. That was one of the first ones I did and stamped in. And oh, I also got a brand new receiver box, the new style receiver box and the battery box. I had the old original V1 style for this vehicle because it's a version 1 Typhon, and this is upgrading me quite a bit having this and the new one there. It's nice, just those little things, you know, they add up. Other than that, I don't. Oh, and I put a brand new diff in here, so the diff is brand new. I just left the fluid that was in it from the factory. I'm gonna run it, you know, a few times, get this vehicle up and going, and then I'll probably change all the diff fluids at one time because I didn't do the front or the rear diff because it wasn't long ago that I did them. So I figure I'll just run them all for a while, put a few packs through it all, and then, you know, it's not too hard to do the diff maintenance on these vehicles anyway. So, oh, plus I got a brand new wing here because the old one, I don't know if everyone remembers, but it was ripped right off. The wing mount was ripped in half. Over at Funk's, I did a front flip that went bad and snapped the wing right off, so I replaced that. This is the newer style wing mount, which mounts your wing a lot lower than the original V1 style, which the wing was way up higher. So this is nice. It's the new style wing with the new style mount. So I'm upgraded, man. It's looking good, looking good. What else did I do? I just basically lubricated all the bearings because I run them till I destroy them pretty much. I don't just replace them all at one time, and I just keep up on the maintenance. So I just oil them up, make sure they're all good and working good. Other than that, I think that's about it. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'll be back again with some more info and some more tech tips and all that stuff on another build here real soon. Here's the body that I'll be running when I'm bashing it. You guys all see those videos. I'm doing some big backflips and stuff, and me and the crew out there smashing around at the compound. So, as we say around here, Screaming Demons RC, SDRC, we're out.